Here's the challenge. 300 yards away, I can take as many sighter shots as I want. I have a couple targets up there, so I'm just gonna take as many shots as I can to try to figure out where I'm aiming. Once I say that I'm going for record though, I have 1 round per target. That's 6 large hen's eggs out there. And no, they're not raw. I actually did hard boil these so I make less of a mess on my target and out there. But some coyotes are gonna dine well tonight. Let's get to it. All right, going for record. No. Let's figure out where we're hitting. Okay, that ain't right. Okay. Everything's coming in too low. Okay, looking good. We're actually on paper now. Woo! Must have entered the wrong data into my ballistics calculator. I must have told it that I was zeroed for 200 yards. Okay. I'm gonna shoot at our clean target. That's it. All right. I am going for record. The wind is pretty much dead right now. Oh, looks like I missed that one. Yep. I tried to give it a little wind. Mistake. The wind is dead. I thought I could see a little bit of mirage out there, but I guess not. All right, so I've already lost this challenge, but let's have some fun anyway. Was that high? I guess we'll have to go down range to find out. One egg left, y'all. I'd like to at least go home with a 50%. All right. I have an F, but it's a recoverable F with a little bit of bonus work, maybe an extra project or two. Yeah, I can probably turn it into a C. Tell you what, let's turn it into a C right now. I've got extra ammo. I want these things dead. All right, I'm gonna go back for that one on the right. All right, that was a hit. Ooh, whiff. All right, let's see if we can figure out where that one went. Oh, low right. That felt like a good trigger pull, so that might have just been some dispersion. Again, this is my first time shooting this particular load. At least not out, kind of outside of testing. All right, if that one goes up or left, yeah, it did. Oh man. Yeah, maybe these aren't as precise as I had hoped. I've got 4 shots to make this happen. Upper right again. Okay, that was low left where I was aiming. I think we just have maybe a bit too much dispersion on this load. Last shot, here goes. The egg gets to live another day. Well, it's hard boiled, so it doesn't. Serves it right. My gosh, this is a bulletproof egg. All right, let's go see what we got. Oh, it was feeling good, on top of the world. See, look at that, 300 yards. These two shots came in about a thumb width apart. And then over here, I'd actually adjusted the point of aim a little bit on this one. And yeah, still well within that margin of error. So first shot, look at that. Apparently, eggs don't make good body armor. It just makes the bullet angry. It'll just make a bigger hole through you. These VMAX bullets, as you can see, expand really, really quickly. So yeah, it just blew a gigantic chunk out there, and I imagine spewed egg all over the place back there. All right, so here's egg number 2. That first shot was a miss right there. And then the second one hit it on the right side, kind of upper quadrant, and took out a pretty big chunk of it there. Okay, so that's looking, that was one I had to come back on. Egg 3 took 2 shots. There's my miss. There's hit. This one was a solid kill right here. Great big chunk. We're gonna skip over you. Wait a second. Wait. I hit this at least once. Look, right across the top there. I'll have to figure out when that happened. I don't think it was in the normal string. We'll check out the video and find out. But here's number 6, solid hit. Great big kablooey. And you... 300 yards away, I'm shooting something that's the size of a prairie dog's head. Am I really disappointed that I only hit 3? Yes. Eagle Eye, you're the best. Mark and Sam, you're the extra best for doing it with 223 a while back. And actually, I beat myself too with 5 out of 6 a while back with 6.5 Creedmoor. And so did Vaughn. So basically, we've just been beating up on me. We'll see if anybody does any worse. Actually, wait, we have one. We have Eagle Eye shooting. Even though he got 6 on that one, on the previous attempt, he only got 1 out of that, but I think he was just kind of playing around with his ammo anyway, so that doesn't make me feel any better. And the fact that I can just barely feel like a 3-mile-an-hour wind from my left makes me feel extra good. I'm gonna go home and sob into my pillow. But I'm gonna leave you guys with some uplifting messages. Make sure you check out all the playlists that I've created, especially if you're interested in budget rifles and in Savage. We've done some really cool stuff where we've taken some inexpensive hardware and we've figured out how to make it work doing some pretty extreme things. We've actually gotten some very good results in the past. So this is the Telekinesis 243 playlist. Make sure you check the whole thing out. It's been an interesting kind of roller coaster ride for me, especially going through some of the ammo testing. The hardware itself seems to be squared away really well. That scope is awesome. The Bushnell Match Pro, I highly, highly recommend it. It's one of the few out there that I've tested that just really locks down its parallax. So if you get behind that and move your eye around, it is still aiming dead on at the target. It's an incredible scope. 6-24, if you're looking for a good varmint or really precision target scope, yeah, that's definitely one to take a look at. And as you can see, the reticle is really awesome too. The previous playlist was 6.5 Creedmoor. That was also a Savage 12 FV, and we did a whole lot of work to turn that into something that was pretty extreme and one that I could reliably get on target out at our mile gong. Great rifle, really good ammo that we cooked up for that, so make sure you check out that playlist. And then before that, if you're really interested in budget stuff, we worked up a Savage Axis in 7mm 08 into a pretty good precision rifle as well. And that one is a lot of fun to shoot. So yeah, check out all that stuff. And of course we have ballistics gel tests, so I'll put links to some of the more interesting stuff down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and thanks a lot to patrons of the destructive arts that keep content like this coming. They're the ones that buy cameras and audio gear and just a lot of the ancillary stuff like bullets and powder. Thanks a lot, you guys. We have Sportsman's Guide, Stan and Mary, and now we have Tyler. Hey Tyler, at the 338 Lapua Magnum level, and then at the 300 Win Mag level we have Joseph, Joseph Davis, we have Peter, we have Mr. No Name, and we have Howard, and just a bunch of other dudes that are chipping in $1 or $2 a month to help keep these videos coming. If you guys have any suggestions for anything that you'd like to see, please let me know. Put it in the comments below, and you can make fun of me as well, and I'll just have to take it. I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Even if you didn't like this particular content, go ahead and subscribe. There's probably something coming that's more up your alley. Check out this playlist right here. This is going to have videos in a similar vein to what you just watched. These 2 videos we cherry-picked for you. And finally, the Social Regressive is on Patreon. So you can become a patron of the Destructive Arts and earn some goodies while helping us to provide high-quality videos just by kicking us a few bucks a month. Thanks a bunch for your patronage.